Well, hello, my darlings, and welcome back to our channel. I am so glad you are here. Well, my darlings, it's been a long time since I've added to our copycat series, but that is exactly what we are going to do today. And today we are going to be copying an EFavorMart, hold on for the title, 11-inch gem cut, handcrafted premium crystal pillar vase tabletop centerpiece. Wow, that is a mouthful. I sure do hope you'll stay tuned. For this project, you will need one cylindrical vase. I'm using a 9-inch vase from Dollar Tree. You will need one crystal display stand that stands 3.8 inches tall. You will need one floral round. You will need one of these dessert plates. It comes in a package of 8. You will need flowers, any color, any type of your choice. You will need some crystal garlands and some glass pendants. You will also need any embellishment of your choice. I will be working with these decorative hairpins. And you will need some greening pins. Of course, you will need your handy dandy tools. And today we're working with our soldering iron. Let's get crafting. So the first thing we're going to do is find the measurements. We would like to have our crystal garlands and our pendants hanging in our vase. I went ahead and I already pre-measured mine, and as you can see, I have one with a length of 8, two with a length of 7, maybe one with a length of 5, but the lengths that you are going to use in your vase is entirely up to you. And so now that we have measured our garlands, what we're going to do now is populate these in our plastic plate. And what this plastic plate is going to serve as is an anchor for these crystal garlands. Now, how I'm going to go in to make these holes is using my soldering iron. I am going to hold my greening pin, kind of pinching it a little bit to make sure that when we push them into the plate is going to sit flat. And there you go. And as you can see, I'm just holding it and pinching it in ever so slightly to make sure that that entire greening pin will fit the width of those two holes. And so as you can see, I went in, I made my hole, I'm pushing it in to make sure that greening pin goes all the way in and sits flush against the back of that plate. I'll show you once again. I am holding my greening pin, pinching it in ever so slightly, and I'm making the two holes right where those two pins meet the dish. Now, as you can see with this one, it went in, but there's a little lip right there. So all that means is I have to widen my holes, make them a little bit wider. And I'm just going to go in with my soldering iron, make one of the holes a little wider, push it in to test it out to make sure it sits flat. And once it does, my job with this one is complete. And so I'm going to continue this process, making pairs of holes for my next 3 greening pins, and then I'll be back to tell you what our next step is. So here we have our plastic plate with all of my greening pins fed through the holes we just created. And now, as you can see, I'm turning it over so you can see the pins sticking through there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to anchor those pins into that floral foam. Now, since we're working upside down, you are going to have to make sure that you are centering this foam as much as you can. And as you can see, I went in a little too much at the back. So it was simply a matter of me pulling those pins out and placing that floral foam, exactly where I needed it to be. Once you have anchored your gems to your floral foam, the hardest part of this project is complete. So I'll be back to tell you what our next step is. So here we have our crystal garlands that have been anchored through our plastic plates and into our foam. And now all we have to do really is set it atop our 9-inch vase, and voila. Now to anchor this, I'm going to put 2 pellets of hot glue down onto the rim of that vase, and once I have done that, it's simply a matter of finding the placement for that plate, making sure it is centered. I'm standing just so you can see where I centered it, and once I have done that, it is now time to hang our flowers. I said hang, rather I should have said mount, or rather create our floral arrangement. So now what I'm doing here is I am going in with some rather large roses, and I am going to make my floral arrangement using these large roses. If you are not a fan of the large roses, of course, as I said in the intro, your type of flowers are completely up to you. So I'm going to continue making my floral arrangement. I am going to clean this up. I'm going to set it atop our crystal vase, set the table, and then I'll be back to show you what our finished project looks like. And here you have them, my darlings, our copycatted version of EFavorMart's 9-inch gem cut handcrafted premium crystal pillar vase tabletop centerpiece. Guess what, guys? This is currently being sold on the internet for $67.99 plus tax. Let's do the financing on the piece we just made. Your vase, of course, because we got it from the Dollar Tree, is going to cost you $1. Our crystal display stand that stands a whopping 3.8 inches tall, which is going to make our 9-inch vase actually 12 inches, only is going to cost you $13.99. Your teardrops, if you're going to use teardrops instead of the round prisms, is going to cost you prorated $3.23 for the 3 of them you will need. Or if you're going to use the spheres are going to run you $4 for a set of 5, prorated, of course. Your crystal garland is going to run you $6.99 for a 16-foot piece, and your floral round, which comes in a package of 4, is going to cost you $1.86 for one. So all in all, we are looking at a total cost of $25 to make this piece, which gives us a total savings of $42.99. My darlings, what is our motto again? Say it with me. Why buy when you can DIY? And I must say, my darlings, I think that we have kicked our project up just a notch over theirs, because we have added flowers and golden embellishments just to make sure that our project can't be beat. My darlings, if you have found any value in this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as leave me a comment in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. If you are a Danny's darling, I would like to thank you for your time. I would like to thank you for your continued support, for your encouragement, for your love, for your feedback. Please know that it is not wasted. If you are not yet a Danny's darling, however, and you just happen to stumble across our channel today, kindly consider subscribing to our channel and joining our ever-growing community of DIYers as we craft with and learn from each other on a weekly basis. We would love to have you. My darlings, it has been a pleasure being here with you today, and so until the next time we meet, I'd like to say to you, please, please, please take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all. Bye now.